Yo, what up, gamers? It's time to play some Genshin Impact.
Red. The white has been dyed red.
Genshin Impact. Genshin Impact. Hello, Damon. How goes it, Damon? So now we need to go ask how Paimon's doing. I mean, Abby. I mean, Paimon. It goes. So apparently the Switch 2 Direct's at 2 a.m. or 2 a.m. at 6 a.m. tomorrow. I thought it was at 7. I really gotta set like multiple alarms to make sure I get up for that. It's Paimon.
Hey there, Abster?
Yo, Lumine has a voice actor now? That's crazy.
What's up?
What up, Paimon?
It's taking longer for Abby to react.
Hey, there's nothing to worry about. I'm just a little beat, that's all. Oh, earlier, when I was half asleep, I came up with this great idea for finding the Sentinel.
A great idea, you say.
Let's hear it.
Didn't the Sentinel say they're locked up in some kind of tower in the sky? Well, how about I just fly up there and look for it? Easy as pie.
Dang, Paimon finally has some
The tower
sense.
is either too far to see, or it's totally covered by clouds. Otherwise, we would have seen some sign of it on the ground. In the shape you're in, are you sure you could fly that far?
Hey, come on! It won't hurt to try. The cliff at Eglet Town would be a perfect launch pad.
Yo, launchpad? Is that a okay, I'm not gonna say that. Oh, man. By the way, I don't know if Sanhua even has any synergy with Carlotta, but you know, doing it. Oh, who this? Hello? Batty inbounds? Gathering wives? I mean, Genshin Impact? Boomst.
Music itself holds no emotion. It's the heart that grants it meaning. So, dear listener, tell me, what feelings did my piece evoke in you?
Lust. I mean, what? A feeling of nostalgia? Just kidding.
Wow. A very valuable insight. Thank you. That brings me closer to completing my piece. Salutations, Rover.
Salutations.
A wandering
Chacona.
bard. I'm glad to have met you.
A bard? Dude, Venti got a makeover. I mean, what? I'm just kidding. You're looking for me?
I was sent by Lady Carlotta to find you. As I passed that abandoned house, I suddenly felt this, well, you know, rush of inspiration that just can't be ignored. So I stopped to compose a piece.
Fair enough.
Surprise, surprise, the melody led me right to you. Well, I suppose this won't count as me getting distracted, right?
If Carlotta asked you to find me, has something happened?
Dang, Rover's talking a lot.
Lady Carlotta told me you encountered
Lumine.
the supposed martyred maiden, Cartothea. She dispatched search teams soon after, but there's been no sign of Cartothea since. That's why she asked me to use my forte to recreate the frequency you experienced at the time, to see if any details you might have missed become clearer.
Recreate the frequency?
Well, it's a little tricky to explain in words. Think of it like being in an immersive portrait. Can you tell me about your meeting with Cartothea? The more details, the better. Even the smallest things count.
And then they chatted for hours.
Let's see here. Tweak a few notes here. Some emotions there. Textures. That should do it.
Hello? Hello, this is fire? What in the Ocarina of Time? Just kidding. Dude, if this character uses a bunch of instruments in their kit, that'll be sick as fuck.
Time for you to tune in to your memories.
Oh, the bell tolls. Yo, we're stalking our memory? That's kind of weird, bro. Is this where we saw that one elf girl? Yeah. I think she's an elf girl. I don't know. I don't actually remember her name either.
Into my memories. Does that mean I'm supposed to see the past from another perspective?
Well, that's what's happening.
Laureate.
What the hell? Cameraman! I mean, what? Okay, yeah. Batty?
Our tacit marks are glowing again. It appears there is a special connection between them. What is the
I do
meaning
want to
of
pull for
this?
her. I like her design anyway. I haven't learned
Someone
more
used
about her though.
Resonance ability to help me relive this moment, but this seems unexpected.
Dude, I always forget how fucking tall Rover
How did
is.
you first come to notice me?
It's like Stell,
The
bro.
Sentinel. Imperator's voice guided me to you.
Always catches me off guard.
You heard the Sentinel's voice. Then tell me, am I their resonator?
Maybe. A question I have yet to answer myself.
Well, Imperator called you the Lost, and Primus Fenrico claims you are the resonator for Leviathan through Nodian.
Leviathan, the god from
But you really don't have
Final
any
Fantasy.
idea.
Just kidding. Leviathan is not original at all.
I've actually been searching for the answer to this question too. My memories are fragmented. I remember becoming a resonator, and the moment I was given the name Fleur-de-Lis. I also remember fighting something, but the details and the outcome of that battle are lost to me.
Well, just remember, Forehead.
You seem deeply concerned about the Sentinel. Tell me, why is that?
Abby. Dude, why is there a bunch of freaking flashing happening? Some NVIDIA drivers.
You rang?
Yeah, true. Dude, seriously, what is going on here?
Whoa! Check it out! Our frequencies got split apart.
What do you mean?
Basically, Basically, we're sorta in that hover mode you once joked about. Nothing new to me, though.
This must be the frequency.
Dude,
that's
Abby is
entangled
freaking
within
out.
you. Is it some kind of echo?
You can sense Abby? That's a first. Wait, well, no, it's not. Is it? No, it's not.
Yes. I'm experiencing a similar kind of frequency split. No, there is little that remains of my resonance powers. I feel its frequency weakening. I understand why you're eager to find the Sentinel. You said you heard the Sentinel's voice. Was there anything else they said?
They spoke of being ensnared in an inverted tower suspended in the sky.
Is that what that cloud thing is up in the sky? I wonder.
Does that mean behind the seals there's...
Did something come to mind? I think the
I'm sure
flickering's
you've noticed
probably
that I was
either
drawn here only as a
DLSS or the ray tracing, or maybe a combination of the both.
My true form currently resides inside an inverted sonorosphere, suspended high in the sky. At its center stands
Yeah,
a
it's
tower.
gotta be.
Its gate locked by 3 seals.
Oh shit, 3
I sense
seals.
the voice calling out to me from behind them. Could it be the Sentinel?
We gotta find the 3 sage stones.
Say, it's really faint, so I barely noticed earlier. Is that a Threnodian smell I'm getting from you?
Did they add a log button?
The scent of
They did!
the Threnodian. You can perceive the Threnodian.
ZZZ could never. Just kidding. ZZ does need a log button, though. How sure are you, Abby?
It's not an exact one-to-one with that big Ovathraxula meatball I had. But I'd never mix up a flavor I've already tasted.
Dude, the flickering is freaking the hell out.
Abby has a nose for these sort of things. We came across Threnodian powers before in Jinzhou. So it's safe to say Abby can be trusted.
Do you think I'm the Threnodian's resonator?
Maybe.
If we're making assumptions, let's err on the optimistic side first. Given your current situation, it is possible you were affected by the Threnodian's powers during your battle alongside Imperator. That could be the reason behind losing all your power, too.
I take it this theory would benefit you as well.
True.
After all, that unique echo of yours needs the Sentinel's powers for treatment, does it not? Even in adventure tales, it's not always the witch who loses her memory. It could also be a blessed maiden, trying to regain her powers. In that case, it appears we share the same goal of finding the Sentinel.
You're awfully calm about this.
Spending so much time alone in the sonorosphere gave me plenty of time to consider countless possibilities.
Who's monotone, Veressa?
I've braced myself for whatever may come until I find the answers I'm seeking.
I want to know what's going on with Imperator in that tower.
You know, River?
And I want to speak with you in person. How can I reach your sonorosphere?
Well, there's proof right there that this is voice direction, because Veressa's great.
A part of the sonorosphere is actually on land, though it's out of
Although I do feel like
surrounded
female
by a
River's getting
barrier.
better.
I cannot leave, and no one can enter.
Just break it open. That sounds like something I would say to meme.
I'm afraid that won't do. That barrier also acts as the power source that maintains the Sonorosphere's integrity. If it's destroyed, the entire sphere will collapse. And the ruins, along with the tacit discords it houses, would come crashing down on Raguna. It would be catastrophic.
You said no one can get in. Has anyone tried?
Yes. I've occasionally sensed someone wandering outside the barrier, as if searching for a way inside.
What are their intentions?
Perhaps they know something.
Any distinguishing features?
Almost like a deep-sea jellyfish.
Oh. It's the Damon character. Just kidding.
I wasn't able to get a clear look. I can only describe the feeling I got from her as a resonator.
Why is she acting weird about it?
It would seem this resonance ability can only last for so long.
I'll look for a way to find this person you mentioned.
Something tells me you will keep your promise. No matter the outcome, this may be my chance to find the answers I've been looking for.
Dude, I wish HSR would have even half of this presentation quality. Never thought I'd be saying that about Wuwa.
Rover. Oh, thank goodness. You're finally awake. How are
You're
you
finally
feeling?
awake?
Any headache, tingling feet, upset stomach? Phew. I tried everything, but you just wouldn't wake up. I thought you were...
That wasn't a memory, though.
Did you actually fall asleep listening to my music? Oh. It kind of breaks my heart to know you reacted like that when it wasn't even a lullaby.
No, it was really helpful.
Helpful for your sleeping troubles, hmm?
Dude, I think Rover's spoken in this quest more than they have the entire game. You tell, forgot how to say her name already. Chacona? It's Chacona. What happened? True, Damon, true.
Wow.
That said oh, but she said wow.
Forte created a special connection that led to some unexpected developments.
Oh, she's hyped, bro.
The girl, is she friend or foe? What truths lie behind the seal, and who is that mysterious wandering figure? I have a feeling this is going to be a very exciting song.
Cat? Dude. That's a big ass cat.
I'll pass this information on to Lady Carlotta.
That is a fucking huge cat, bro.
What do you plan to do next?
Oh no, evil NPC moment.
Pardon the intrusion, my lady.
Okay, maybe not evil.
My name is Sebastian. As per my lady's instructions, I have been entrusted with the honor of inviting you to the Phasalia estate for a discussion.
The Phasalia family? The one that's likely worshipping the Threnodian? Why does she want to talk with me?
Milady has expressed a desire to
Milady.
clear up some unfortunate misunderstandings that occurred previously.
Tell her I accept the invitation, but at a later time.
Oh, but I insist.
I will convey
okay.
your message to the lady.
Never mind. I can't predict the dialogue.
Didn't expect the head of the Phasalia family to come looking for you. Especially while they're still in the middle of negotiations with Lady Carlotta. She's just as unpredictable as the rumors say.
Tell me about these rumors.
I suppose you would want to know more about her before taking up her invitation, hmm? She's known to be a recluse, and
True.
rarely makes public appearances. No one outside the family even knows her real name. They just call her the head of the Phasalia family. I've heard quite a few rumors. Which one would you like to hear first? I have Shadow of the Ancient, Lady Bane, or maybe Entangler of Hearts.
They all sound like clickbait titles to me. Clickbait, bro.
Hello, that's why they're called rumors. I'm just doing my due diligence by being faithful to the source material. So, ready to dive right in?
I don't have much time. How about a shortened version?
Well, long story short, the Phasalia family was one of the first to set foot on these islands and establish order in Renacita. Their lineage even predates the Order of the Deep, and their craft of extracting toxins from aquatic plants is a legacy passed down through generations. Word is, they select the new head of household by having candidates ingest each other's poisons and wait to see who's still breathing when it's all over. Stories about the current head of the Phasalias get even wilder. They say she didn't go through the usual selection process. Instead, she took the throne by poisoning her predecessor.
That's fucked, bro.
Others say she's a master in the art of manipulation, drowning her victims in hallucinations until they agree to her terms without even realizing it.
Sounds like a dangerous person.
In any case, the Phasalia family aside, she's someone you definitely want to handle with care. If you're set on meeting her, I'd be extra careful if I were you.
Don't worry, I'm the chosen
The
one.
way she describes the head of Phasalia reminds me of how Cardothea spoke about the wandering figure by the barrier. Can't rule out the possibility that they're the same person. Looks like I'll need to pay her a visit.
The maiden, the defier, the death crier, bars. I knew I was gonna regret. Oh, okay, I actually got a waypoint near it. I don't even know if I got this waypoint or if I just unlocked it. Because I have not done like any exploration in this fucking game. I really should, because like this area is like really cool. I really like this area.
Hello. I received Chacona's memo.
Yo, baddie.
To think the head of the Phasalias approached you when I was still in negotiations with her emissaries. Was it meant to be a diversion all along? They invited you and you alone. As a Montelli, I'm in no position to intervene. That being said, if the Phasalias try anything against you, I'll get you out. Even if it means storming through their front gates. In the meantime, I'll keep looking for more information and the person Cardothea mentioned to you. I'll call you as soon as I find anything.
Got it.
Are we done yapping? Alright, good.
Now, if you'll please just follow me.
Yes, Sebastian. Why is Sebastian such a good butler name? Like, on God. I'm kind of sad no one's come in here and questioned anything yet. Oh well. There's the Damon character.
One moment, please. I shall inform Milady of your arrival.
That won't be necessary. To keep our honored guest waiting would be most improper. Especially when it was I who extended the
Cameraman
invitation.
show. Cameraman show.
Cantarella Phasalia, 36th matriarch of the Phasalia family.
David.
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Honorable Laureate, the new crown of the Carnival.
Just Tabor will do. Or Lumine.
Very well. If you insist, I see no reason to refuse. You may also call me Cantarella. Now, shall we proceed to my study?
Thought she was gonna wink for a second. Damn, that's a nice couch. Gee, holy jiggle physics. Holy. And acts quite a bit different too.
Won't you have a seat?
Why
I
did she
hope you'll
stroke the
accept
cup like
this
that?
tea as
That's
my
sus.
way of apologizing for the incident with Gilberto. Members of the family may have troubled you, but there is no stain that can't be washed away.
Hey yo.
Every sorrow has its own way of fading, don't you think? You still hold a grudge? Won't you accept my apology?
I'll drink the tea. Watch it poison me and I die. She did. Oh, she did. We did talk about poison before. Maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Is it from Jinzhou?
Not apologetic. I'm a forgiving person. Did you drink the tea?
I invited you here to ask that you might serve as a mediator.
Before we get into that,
Interesting.
there's something I want
I
to
thought for
know.
sure you'd drink the tea.
I imagine it concerns the Phasalia family's true beliefs. It would seem Gilberto's mind is beyond saving. But let's not dwell on that. What is your opinion on the current state of Raguna?
Peaceful in a way that feels wrong.
So you've noticed something is amiss? As expected, from someone who's felt the weight of a Threnodian invasion firsthand. And what exactly do you find most unsettling?
Why haven't the Threnodian and the Sentinel ever shown themselves?
Because the Threnodians' invasion of Raguna has long since concluded. The Threnodian, so named Leviathan, possesses the power to merge and assimilate. It uses distorted beliefs to spread a spiritual plague that slowly devours civilizations.
Sounds like
from within.
religion. Damn Catholics.
Though the previous
Just kidding.
2 attempts were thwarted, the tall mast of the galleon that is Raguna has already been snapped in half. Now the blissfully ignorant masses walk hand in hand toward an abyss.
Hand in
they
hand,
cannot
Miku reference. I'm so brain rotted, I hate myself sometimes.
Friend or foe? As a newcomer to this land, can you really tell them apart?
Great, I'm occasionally dropping frames, I love that. Are you implying the Order worships the Threnodian? You're one to talk, given how strange your family's been acting.
Yes. And no. On one hand, there's the truth of the Order's beliefs. On the other, there's our family. The Threnodian doesn't take kindly to those who know the truth. We've always been under its whispers. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains. Now that we've come this far, there's nothing for me to hide. My only hope is that once you learn everything, you will carefully consider my request. Come. The
Ayo.
truth you seek lies in the deepest part of the castle.
Can you keep up?
It's thick with dust. Hard to believe they're truly worshipping it.
Curious about that statue. It represents the unbroken friendship between the Phasaelius and the Order. But in the eyes of outsiders, it is more a symbol of defeat and submission.
The aroma from these plants. It's the same scent that was in the study.
This is it.
Ah, it's a hidden bookshelf moment. Bookshelf door moment.
Are you prepared?
Oh, it's different than I expected.
Yes.
It still is.
Now that we're here, I'm afraid I can't let you leave. Even if you want to.
What's that supposed to mean? Holy shit, it's the Master Sword. What the hell? What in the Temple of Time? So we have to find the 3 sage stones. Sage stones. And now we got the Master Sword. Crazy.
Just as I expected. The Threnodian took notice of you the moment you learned the truth. What you see in this sanctuary is the
Stage
Sentinel
stones, yep.
in their true form. A majestic steed that galloped with the wind, not a creature of the ocean's depths. The Order worships a half-horse, half-sea creature divinity, a form the Sentinel assumed only after being corrupted by the Threnodian. Although the Sentinel's will has yet to fade, who knows how much longer they can endure. I wish to ask you to persuade the Sentinel of Jinzhou, Jue, to come to Renacita, to save
We need to go talk to Jue. That's much easier said than done.
In return, I will agree to whatever condition or request you make.
A Sentinel cannot leave its commission region. Joy leaving Jinzhou would be a betrayal of duty.
understand the position you are in. Word has it that you're currently staying at a hotel and are at odds with the Order. Perhaps a stay at my estate would suit you for the remainder of your time in Renacita. I can offer you a glimpse into Renacita's past, and you'd be spared the Order's unwelcome attention.
There might still be a path forward. Carlotta once helped me interpret some stained glass images. The story it told was very similar to what you described, only more biased towards the Order. It mentioned a maiden who would emerge as the Sentinel's resonator and later save Renacita. Do you think that's also a lie?
Care to elaborate?
Cartathea. Describe to Cantarella what was betrayed on the stained glass. Excuse me.
The part regarding the maiden isn't entirely fiction. The Sentinel does indeed appoint a maiden to be their resonator, though not in the way the Carnival would have you believe. No. It's through resonance with a very particular artifact.
That's not how Jue found their resonator.
That's because Imperator wields the power to split and manipulate space.
Holy
With
shit,
it,
it's
they can
Dialga.
withdraw a portion of
Or
power.
is that Palkia?
That
I don't remember.
power's frequency will match the Imperator's own. This is how the Sword of Divinity, Turvin, came to be.
Did we get that sword?
A
That'd be
blade
sick.
sealed with the very powers of the Sentinel, and the artifact used to select their resonator. To resonate with the sword is to resonate with the Sentinel. Only the chosen one.
It's
may
literally
touch
the Master Sword, bro.
Then what about Cartathea?
the martyred maiden. The nature of her resonance is unclear to me. Perhaps she resonated with the Threnodian, or perhaps with the Sentinel in its corrupted form. But choosing her could not have been the Sentinel's will. That's because the maiden was already dead.
Are you saying the real maiden was already chosen?
In the past, each year the Phasalia family would hold the Divine Trials to select those with the strongest will. These young women would attempt to resonate with Turvin's powers. While overclocked, of course. Though none succeeded, some saw fragments of the truth hidden within the resonance. I was one of them. There was a moment where I glimpsed the Sentinel's corrupted form and the inverted ruins suspended in the sky. I also learned that only Turvin can break the barrier of that sonorosphere. When I awoke from that vision, I discovered a line of words inscribed onto my hand. I would never mistake my own handwriting. That is precisely why I'm searching for other possibilities. The words were, "The maiden is dead."
An inverted ruin suspended in the sky. Her and Cartathea's descriptions bear many similarities. If Turvin is the key to entering the Sonaro sphere, it stands to reason that Imperator may have played a role in the sphere's creation. If I can confirm that Turvin was truly left by Imperator, at least it would prove that neither are lying. Cantarella said she was overclocking when she tried resonating with Turvin. That's exactly what happened with Jinshi. Could Imperator be trying to restore their power through a second awakening?
Holy shit,
If
the
that's
overarching
case,
plot is crazy.
my permission should cause a reaction. That's why one way to confirm what they're saying.
Would you mind if I tried to pull out the sword?
I suppose all that's left is its symbolic value. However, do handle it with care. It is a family heirloom. I've heard of your unique methods and formidable strength.
We're either gonna get like a revelation of memories or we're gonna pull the thing out. Resonator pull, or not resonator, rover pull out game is crazy. Easy.
Rover, who are you really?
You can call me the Blessed Maiden. What was the option for male rover here? Joy calls me the Arbiter.
The Sentinel's arbiter?
Well, I have some information and theories of my own. Care to hear them?
Please, enlighten me. I would never have imagined someone already considered a martyr could still be alive. What surprises me even more is the connection you have with the Sentinel. We Thessalians revere Imperator as our one true divinity. And yet, here you stand, the arbiter of the Sentinel. Would it be more fitting to address you as Master?
Hey, yo. Keeping it Tabor is fine.
Then, I present my request once more. Are you willing to help rescue our Sentinel and pull Renacita back from the brink of chaos?
We have a deal. Yan Cantarella Turvin. She stares at the sword for a moment before shaking her head.
Turvin can only serve its purpose while in your hands.
Welcome back.
You should have it.
The only question now is how we reach Cardathia and Imperator Sonaro Sphere.
We can discuss it on the way.
So you are the one that Cardathia sensed wandering outside the Sonaro Sphere.
A question that you already know the answer to. Why bother
I knew it way earlier.
Although being described as a jellyfish.
Ether says fuck. I wish Ether said fuck. That'd be funny as shit.
Leads directly to the Sphere. The mechanism beside that wall can activate the lifts.
Cable car?
Are all
Holy
these
shit.
mechanisms really necessary?
Convenience isn't the only reason for having them. Some were specifically built in case an outsider decided to visit.
The blessed one. Okay.
Why do the Thessalians have a cable car that leads directly to the Sonaro Sphere?
Before it became a sonorosphere, it was a seminary known as the Avenolium. The martyred maiden once pursued her studies there. A superficial harmony needed to be maintained between the Thessalians and the Order, and this underground cable car was intended to send scions of the family to school. The elevator is merely a later addition I had built for easy access.
All aboard. Yeah, that would be funny as shit.
You seem perturbed. Are you still gathering your thoughts?
There it is.
Everything that's happened has all lined up so perfectly. It makes me think it's too good to be true.
I'd like to share a different perspective. Rivers eventually converge into the same ocean. If a goal is mutual, then it's only a matter of time before they meet. Our choices and our will have led us to this situation, not the wishes of fate.
You are quite different from what the rumors say.
Oh. And what rumors have you heard?
That you're a recluse, a mystic obsessed with the crafting of poison. Oh, and that you poisoned your predecessor. Those kinds of rumors.
A recluse? On the contrary.
A recluse? She sounds so offended.
A solution to the Sentinel's plight, and rarely return to Renacita. After most of my leads fell short, a friend at Mingting in Huanglong introduced me to the stories they were telling of you.
Oh.
A friend?
All the affairs of Huanglong's states eventually land in one person's hands. Would you care to take a guess at the identity of this friend of mine?
Why not put the other rumors to rest?
She likes being
Because the
mysterious.
rest of them
Oh.
are all true.
Damn.
I see it
The
will
hell
take
was that?
more than that to rattle you, huh? I assure you, this is no jest. We Thessalians have lived under the Threnodians' whispers for generations. Once the soul fractures, the mind will follow, until only a puppet remains.
Puppet?
When the soul of the ruling head falters, Thessalia tradition dictates that the successor usher them into eternal slumber, with a poison of their own making. My succession ritual? Well, an unforeseen incident gave rise to whispers that sparked those rumors.
How long has this been going on?
For centuries. Every generation.
Whoa. It probably has something to do with the fact that I have
Outside, they call me
ray
the
tracing
Bane,
on.
but historically, every head of the Thessalia
But I'm not
family has
supposed to.
held such a title.
Because I literally
It
have it
just so
modded.
happens that I am the most potent one yet. We've reached the old seminary's undercrypt. The gateway into the Sonorosphere itself lies at its center.
3 stars.
We shall continue on foot from here. Strange. This area was clear of tacit discord.
I have no idea how to play this character.
And there's no tacit field nearby. Could they have come from the Sonorosphere itself?
Oh my god, jellyfish. I have no idea what that even did.
Didn't think there would be gull puffs here.
Interesting. I've never seen such little creatures before. Would you mind sparing a few for me?
I'd better
Music
not
goes
ask
hard, bro.
what she plans to do with them.
Sink into the endless deep. The road ahead will not be an easy one.
What exactly happened here?
The second dark tide. It occurred right here at the Avenolium, the largest seminary ever built by the Order. It arrived on the very day the Blessed Maiden passed her trials and was crowned by the Order. A day when belief burned brighter than ever. And when the darkness came, none escaped. These days, what most people remember is the seminary disappearing into the sky. But in truth, the dark tide that should have spread across Rinasita vanished along with it. Yet due to a lack of records, the second dark tide slowly faded from memory. I was there when it all happened.
Yappering
Still
waves.
an ordinary member of the family, watching it unfold from a boat just outside the seminary. It wasn't until later, when I attempted to resonate with Turvin, that I gained a partial glimpse of the Sonorosphere's interior.
Sounds like someone inside the seminary did something to stop the spread.
Precisely. It could very well have been part of his doing. But, as with the first time, there's also the chance it was the Sentinel who turned the tide. I can sense the conflict within you, the temptation to trust your maiden. But it's best to keep those thoughts to yourself, for now. For the Threnodian knows where the heart is weakest, and it is there it strikes the hardest. Of course, it's never too late to place your trust when the evidence is clear. But now is not the time, is it?
What the hell? I just got sent flying, bro. That's cool.
The gateway into the Sonorosphere is
Just
just
open.
on
Okay.
the other side of this bridge. This is the furthest I've ever managed to venture. Judging from the bits of information the Sentinel gave me, Turvin is the key to entering the Sonorosphere. And who can wield the Sword of Divinity but a Blessed Maiden?
But you said you left yourself a message saying that the maiden was dead.
That's why I sought aid from the other Sentinels. It's a shame they all refused. Luckily, you've brought me a new hope.
Lighter than a dove.
Time to break the barrier with the Master Sword. Huh? They gave the sword split. Yo.
Laureate, you have come.
Ayo. For you. What?
Greetings. I'm Cartathea, and you are?
The jellyfish.
Cantarella Phasalia.
Oh, a Phasalia. It seems your ties with the Order are more complicated than they appear.
I had the privilege of watching the Blessed Maiden's performance at the Carnival once. I'm rather surprised. After all this time, you still look exactly as you did that day. But you and I should be around the same age.
Oh shit. But she's dead.
I'm also unsure of what's happened to me. I've been searching for answers.
Haven't we all?
This must be the sword of divinity. Turvin. The one with the Sentinel's powers sealed within.
Yeah, we're getting massive flickering again.
You shouldn't have knowledge of this sword.
Memories flowed into my mind just as you entered the Sonorosphere, granting me information about the sword's origins.
Cantarella said that only
Flickering
those who
waves.
resonate with Turvin are granted glimpses of its knowledge.
Would you mind if I tried touching it?
You're not touching it.
The question of whose resonator I am is now perfectly clear. If I am not the Sentinel's resonator, then that must mean...
Don't jump to conclusions just yet. That doesn't prove you're the Threnodian's resonator, nor that you aid its cause.
Huh?
Things are more complicated than you expected.
This connection formed between the Sentinel and the Threnodian, the second Dark Tide, and the forming of this Sonorosphere.
Right now, you're the sole survivor of whatever happened that day. You really don't remember anything?
As you spoke, I remembered a few more things. There are 2 other swords. The Sword of Discord, Hognis.
Holy
and
shit, the Sword of
Virtue,
Discord? Did they call it
Volta.
Wumpus? Do you remember the remember 3 pedestals as well?
Yes. Did you see them too?
Yes.
Placing the 3 swords on their respective pedestals should break the seal over the main tower. But why would this information be revealed to me now? Is this the Threnodians' doing?
If we do nothing, we'll never get any answers. Instead of speculating, we should use the clues we've gathered so far.
Lady Maiden,
Please, Cartathea would suffice. I am but a fake after all.
The jellyfish. Taking on the jellies.
I've waited for this moment. This chance to save the Sentinel. And my family. I will not turn back, even if this does turn out to be a trap. If the thought of the final answer troubles you, then I suggest you step aside.
Whoa,
Reverend
whoa,
I will
whoa,
take care of this
chill.
matter.
Yuri waves. Just kidding.
Since you are willing to overlook the possibilities of a trap, then there's no reason for me to worry and turn away. I underestimated your resolve. I'm sorry.
So, how do we get up there?
Simply place Turvin on the pedestal behind me, and this tower will elevate itself.
What you said to Cartathea back there,
Rather effective on someone of her personality. Wouldn't you agree?
Scheming. like a rocket, bro. Black screen. Like Destiny. Density. Oh. What? The inverted city.
Are you all right? The gravity that occupies this space is the opposite of what you're used to. It took me some time to get used to it too.
Did it? Because you seem to just do it just fine. Why is this place upside down?
I believe it's to prevent them from falling to the ground.
Them?
Tacit discords, the dark tide, and these ruins themselves.
I imagine it's also a symbolic reminder that our beliefs have been turned on their head. This view matches with what I saw at the time.
Until you get used to the gravity here, I suggest we travel via phone. It's the name I gave to a gondola.
Foam the gondola. That looks sick. That looks actually really cool. Holy, holy. Up. Yeah, it is. I wonder if this is actually like an actual physical space in the world or if it's a zone. Or you're telling me that thing dove out of that shallow ass pool, bro?
This gondola only has 2 seats.
She could sit in my lap.
Oh dear, I completely forgot about this.
Brother, why do we need to? Okay. Do we make room for one more?
Greed will get you punished, you know.
I'm afraid Foam would refuse that suggestion.
The 2 of you can go on ahead.
It's us. Oh, flickering. I think it's depth of field with, like, reflections. Or not even reflections, but, like, sparkly things.
You look distracted. Still thinking about what Cantarella said about fearing answers?
My powers are very weak, and many tacit discords roam the sonorosphere. Thus, I've been limited in the areas I can explore. All I can do is sit here, lost in thought, trying to figure out who I am.
Are you afraid of knowing the answer?
I am afraid, but not of the answer. I fear never finding one at all. We'll be arriving at the first water rise soon. A few details, if you don't mind.
Feeling nervous?
Of course. The last time I tried to pass it like this...
What? Blues. Hey yo, gathering wives. Gathering wives.
Where were my manners? I can assure you that won't happen again.
What if she
As for
wants
the
it to
rest of
happen
the
again?
I see it clearly now.
What the fuck? Can she not see her face? Is that how she sees? Hello? What was that? How do I get out of this thing? Space. They're not beating the Gathering Wives allegations? On God. Honestly, leaning into it
Lines
is probably a
over
good
there.
thing for them.
And that statue...
I can feel strong remnant energy coming from it.
The Order's remnant spark must be inside the statue. Legends speak of how the first Primus used it to purify the first Dark Tide. I see now. The lingering remnants of the Dark Tide must be trapping the spark. To release it, we'll need to clear away the remaining remnants binding it. Once we have the remnant
What, in the
spark,
Vex heads?
we can use it to burn through the vines.
Okay.
If the Threnodian created the Dark Tide, maybe Abby can absorb it.
Abby is still unwell. Perhaps we shouldn't burden it further. More Dark Tide remnants. Good thing there isn't much. Leave it to me. Don't worry. This much I can still handle.
Easy club. Vines formed from remnants of the Dark Tide entangle the hovering statues. Uses Kartathea's abilities to purify the statue. Purify nearby statues to clear the corruption on connected statues. The vines block foam's path forward. Locate and use remnant sparks to clear the way. The hell? Oh, we got the flame. Throw the remnant spark at the vines to purify them. Yeet! There's water above us too.
The vines are remnants of the Dark Tide. Foam won't be able to cross through them. Let's disembark here and find a way to clear the path.
Cutscene after cutscene. Except they're like 2-second ones. It's so weird.
This calibrator seems to be operational. One moment.
Girl's gonna overdo it.
That should do it. Why don't you give it a try?
Cardathia infuses the gravity calibrator with special energy. Use the gravity calibrator to change the gravity direction, enabling access to unreachable areas. Click the direction indicator along the wheel to change the gravity. The yellow indicator shows the direction guided by Cardathia. The gravity calibrator will emit different colored lights based on the direction of gravity. It will glow blue when aligned with normal gravity, yellow when gravity is inverted, and green when gravity is oriented sideways. Bro, this is like a literal mechanic in Rebirth in one of the dungeons, I guess. One of the areas. On God. That's sick.
It's turning. Rotate the gravity calibrator to change the direction of the gravity's pull. If we use this, we should be able to reach areas we previously couldn't.
These guys want to tussle?
Leave it to me.
Oh, she's a companion right now. I can't play as her. That'd be sick.
The end has come. Hopefully this helps.
Hurry. We need to purify the other statues before the Dark Tide's corruption returns.
Did she not finish the other one? Oh, maybe she did. But they close once they... Oh, they're just not clean. Oh, they have time. I didn't realize they were on a timer. Okay. It's on the left there. Last second. Guess now we need to invert the gravity again.
Sounds like Foam's getting impatient. Let's head back.
Yay. This area is so cool, man. I thought we were going up. We're going down.
Did you feel any discomfort while we were clearing out the remnants?
Nothing out of the ordinary. I felt fine. I suppose this alone is not enough to determine
I was going up?
I am.
You've helped a lot. Don't worry about that for now.
Oh, fair enough. That's true.
Another water ice is coming up. You planning to hold on to something?
Why didn't you tell me sooner?
By the way, you said the inverted gravity is to stop the Dark Tide from descending into the city? But all we've seen so far are just its remnants.
And that's because this very waterway we're sailing on used to be the Dark Tide itself.
Oh.
In these waters, gravity isn't the only thing that's inverted. Its very essence is too. Obstacles ahead. Let's get off here. There it is, up there. But judging by the distance, we'd be hard-pressed to make it back in time.
Can you use your ability from somewhere in between to clear them all at once?
I might not have that range.
We'll try.
There may be tacitite devices nearby that can help amplify my forte. Let's see if we can find one.
The little animation with Rover on the side is a nice touch.
That's it. A tacitite device.
Leave it to me. The end has come.
The end is what?
Hopefully this helps. Ha! 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 I sense your weakness.
This should do the trick.
Or guards.
Moment of resonance. Ha! 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 No hesitation. Ha! 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 Hopefully this helps.
A bunch of new enemies.
Strike from the shadows. The hour is upon us.
All right, you got this. Sheesh. She's gonna overdo it.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm
Just
fine.
catching my breath. You go get the remnant spark.
Yay.
Up ahead is the Tower of Salvation. That's where the first pedestal is located.
Tower of Salvation?
What about the Garden of
Yes,
Salvation?
a name taken from the Order's Codex.
I see loot. Woo!
Remnants of the past.
I'd rather know I'm a villain than remain a wanderer, lost in a world without understanding. To live with no memory of the past. Would it be so different from choosing to end it all?
Whoa.
I must find the answer. Only then will I know how to face the memories I still carry. As for you, if I really am...
I can take care of myself. If it comes to that, I'll still remember the girl who cared enough to worry about me.
Gathering lives.
should go back for Cantarella. Will you wait here for us?
Oh, I don't know about one.
Of course.
I hope you won't mind the extra trip, phone.
She's not gonna be there. Doesn't take long for Cardiff to return and the three of you. Oh, never mind.
I saw signs of battle along the way. Is anyone injured?
My life is flashing before my eyes.
You seem to be in perfect shape to me. But if you say so, I can offer you a strong elixir.
Hey,
Care to give it
yo.
a try?
What is that supposed to mean? It's probably brewed with her. Never mind. I'm good, thanks.
Oh, I insist. Here, take this.
Advanced nutrient block. Holy shit, we doing parkour? Brother. Holy shit, what's that? Entering the Door of Unity transports you to a new area and changes the direction of gravity. Where? Where the fuck am I? That's crazy. That's a crazy achievement there. What the fuck?
Guide me.
I just went through it though. Let the wind lead.
There's no knowing what will happen once Turvin is placed on the pedestal. It's best we prepare ourselves.
One of the seals is broken.
No longer shall you bear these thorns as a reminder. Forged from primordial seas, this crown shall grant a new identity. Fleur-de-Lis, child of divinity, the Immaculate One. Will you uphold the sacred teachings of the Order of the Deep?
The Order of the Deep.
Salvation, unity, ascension. Of these three doctrines, which do you choose?
I choose salvation. I wish to be the Master's blade, striking evil, upholding virtue, and offering salvation to those in peril.
In the name of divinity, I bestow upon you this crown. May the blood of justice never run dry. Through this sacred rite, you become the bridge between the heavens and the living. From this day forward, you shall be the Master's sole receiver and herald. Rise, blessed maiden Fleur-de-Lis. None but the Master shall ever have the right to command you to bend the knee.
You can bend her knees. What? 'Twas a memory. The hell?
I told ya to stop sticking random stuff in here.
You got
Do you
BSOD'd?
have any idea how messed up and humongous that frequency was? It's gonna give me indigestion.
What frequency, Abby?
I should ask you that. What did you do just now, huh?
Did your computer get back on though?
Dozing when bam! Out of nowhere, a giant blue ball landed on top of me.
Blue balls?
It almost squished me.
I'm guessing putting Turvin on the pedestal has something to do with it.
Good.
Oh, hey! It smells just as unnatural as that big gigantor back in Jinjo.
Jue? The blade is the soul.
The Sentinel of Jinjo. If what our little echo friend says is true, then the frequency that entered your tacit mark could be Imperator's powers.
Okay.
Huh? But the Sentinel isn't even here.
The power to split and manipulate space.
It is reminiscent of the moment of Turvin's creation. Only this time the place of confinement has become your tacit mark.
Why would it do that?
What, did it crash again?
I believe it was meant for the true maiden. Under the right circumstances, the one to wield this sword and enter the Sonorosphere would be the Sentinel's resonator, the Blessed Maiden. The Sentinel entrusted their power to the resonator so that she could lend assistance when the corruption of the Threnodian altered them. Quite logical, isn't it?
You don't seem too thrilled about it.
If Imperator set this in motion, then their original plan has already failed. Cardathia, that means your guidance holds the key now.
But
I believe in you.
Well, it could have just been Windows being stupid as well.
Is there anything else you remember?
I just remembered the day I was crowned by the Order. And the moment the dark tide descended upon us.
You saw the coronation too.
Huh?
But I didn't see the dark tide.
That is all I can remember.
Is that what you saw?
You did something different too?
You witnessed it as well, Cantrella.
No. I only saw fragmented, blurry images. They seemed to belong to other places within the Sonorosphere. I believe this is where we should rest. We'll wait until sunrise.
I can still go on.
You're the one who needs rest most of all. After all, it's still only a possibility that the frequency you absorbed is the Sentinel's powers. Rest now, to ensure it doesn't take a toll on you.
Damn, fine.
I'm gonna hit the sack as well. Boy, it's so cramped in here.
Okay. Talk to TaborTheGamer and Cantarella.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this?
About the Fasalia family.
Is it true that the Fasalia family was one of the factions that started the conflict in that stained glass?
The leader of one such faction, to be exact. That was a long time ago. After their defeat, the Union was disbanded under immense pressure, and the Fasalius gradually withdrew from the public eye.
Is this why you had no choice but to publicly change your beliefs?
No. The reasons for the Fasalia family relinquishing their pride and enduring disgrace are far more intricate than that.
What do you mean?
Long ago, Turvin was actually given to the Fasalia family by the first Primus, Napoli II. When the conflict had settled, he arranged a private meeting with the head of the family to reveal the truths behind the pilgrimage. He told the Fasalias that when he traveled through the first dark tide and reached its end, there was no sanctuary, only a battlefield filled with darkness and suffering. The heavenly voices he heard were not revelations from the divinity, but the seductive whispers of the Threnodian, casting a lure for puppets to bite. As I told you before, Leviathan is a Threnodian who uses beliefs to spread a spiritual plague. You see, it requires a puppet to carry its voice. The Sentinel realized the Threnodian's plots, and thus the first Dark Tide was launched as a hasty reaping of Raguna and the Sentinel. To save Raguna from the grim fate brought by the Dark Tide, the Sentinel split a portion of their power. This power allowed him to imbue the Echoes with the strength to repel the Tacit Discords and purify the Dark Tide.
And this power was released through the lantern depicted in the stained glass?
Yes. The other part was kept inside Turvin. It was in that very moment, when the Sentinel's power had been weakened, that the Threnodian corrupted and merged with their body, transforming the Sentinel into the form you see today.
If what you're saying is true, the first Primus should have been on Imperator's side. Did the spiritual plague you mentioned affect him?
Although the Primus's body remained whole, his soul was torn apart. Caught in the ceaseless struggle between the Threnodian and the Sentinel, within the body they now shared. The Sentinel's power failed to shield the Primus from the Threnodian's influence. As the two divinities vied for dominance, he succumbed to many misdeeds against his own people. In the end, during that private meeting, he confessed the truth to the head of the Fasalias and begged for release.
So that's why he passed so abruptly.
The Fasalia family was powerless against the Order at that time. Our only recourse was to submit to their cause and keep the secret locked away in our hearts, waiting for the right moment to act.
Something else I want to ask about.
Now, what could you possibly want?
About Cardathea.
You were pretty harsh on Cardathea.
Before I learned of those record secrets, I had only seen her from afar, heard tales of her accomplishments. While I would be willing to believe she stands, the more I allow myself to cling to such thoughts, the more I must strip them away and think rationally. It's only then I can be certain these thoughts are my own, and not the whispers I hear in the dark. Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time
About
like
the
this?
divine trials.
A trivial experiment. A test designed to find those with the strongest wills and force them into resonating with Turvin. Yet after trying for so long, all we got was the answer, the maiden is dead.
I don't think she wants to continue this conversation. Better to stop pressing.
Now, what could you possibly want with me at a time like this? Well, I don't intend to wait around either.
Are you going to search those areas we passed before alone?
The more clues, the better, don't you think? Oh, and take this. Afraid I've slipped something extra in? Or perhaps you're contemplating dinner with me.
Gathering wives.
I'm just curious why the matriarch of the Phasalia family packs her own food.
Food is always an easy target for those who find me less than pleasing.
Homemade panini. Where's Cardathea?
Wind guide me.
Actually. There she is.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the Dark Tide. Welcome back,
There's
Damon.
paradise.
I take it you don't mean that in a good way?
No. It's paradise.
It's a place where sickness, hunger, sorrow, despair, and dullness of
Let the
heart
music get
cease
real
to
spooky
exist.
all of a sudden.
There, deacons sing eternal hymns. From a literal standpoint, this line describes the Dark Tide perfectly. In the beginning, the Dark Tide would claim only the areas it touched, assimilating all life as its vanguard to clear the way for its spread. The dead, they would grow mouths and sing hymns, day and night. They didn't need eyes or ears, for their purpose was to spread blindness and madness. Even those who did not believe were drawn irresistibly to the Leviathan's creed, and for those already deceived, it was all but inevitable.
Thanos reference.
When a soul is corrupted to its core, it will sing hymns without end on its sleepless journey to merge with the Dark Tide. And when every faithful soul has returned to paradise, the land consumed by the Dark Tide will begin its pilgrimage, drawn by darkened skies, spreading its gospel to wherever it lands next. The final act of the Dark Tide is the journeying paradise.
Is this the future you saw after coming into contact with the Dark Tide?
Yes. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share
About
with you all that I can
The
remember. That was
I
its
can't.
name before
I
it
can't
became
read.
Sonorosphere.
Avenolium, I think.
This seminary built on an island was not just a place of learning, but also a sanctuary for raising dragon echoes.
What did they teach?
The Order's scriptures, geography, history, and combat skills.
Shouldn't a seminary focus more on cultural arts?
This was a seminary reserved only for resonators, so naturally, their talents were put to more practical use. Besides, the doctrine of salvation emphasized the importance of combat. Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you all that I can remember.
About the other swords.
The Sword of Discord, Hogness, and the Sword of Virtue, Haltier. I can't remember anything else about Hogness. But as for Haltier, it was my former blade. How did it end up being one of the swords that can break the seal?
Perhaps we'll know once we find it.
Is there anything else you'd like to ask? I'll share with you.
You don't need to stand so far away, you know.
It's safer this way.
Safer.
You should get some rest. We'll be counting on you again tomorrow.
Abby, are you alright?
You mean besides being squashed behind that blue thing? Yeah, I guess. Listen, I figured something out about that frequency.
What?
It's not a single frequency. It's like it's mixed up with something else. Or kinda like, a piece of cookie that's been crumbled in with everything else. Which is why it's so hard to get a good bite.
You tried to eat it?
To see if it was a threat. I can now say with certainty that it isn't.
Okay.
But since it's a crumbly mess, other than taking up space, it's pretty useless.
We might encounter something similar at the next two pedestals. Keep an eye on this for me, will you?
Will do. You can count on me. 100%.
100%. The night passes in silence. Cantarella is the first to wake and notice the subtle sounds coming from outside.
I thought I'd slip away quietly and avoid any fuss. But now, here I am dealing with you. Since you're all here, how about a morning stroll?
Lol.
They're a lot feistier than before.
Need help?
You will obey. Ha! Ha! The show begins. One with the sound.
Oh, this will be fun. Call for me this. Well, this is where our paths must part.
But why?
You're here for the Sentinel. Why would you leave now?
I have important business to attend to.
What I saw yesterday caught my attention.
Never mind.
It may be tied to the Sentinel. And besides, I'd rather not spend the day twiddling my thumbs, seeing as your gondola only holds 2.
Are you sure you want to go alone?
Such concern for me. I do hope to see the fruits of your labor when I return. Mind if I take Turvin?
What if we need it though?
It's no use now that it's out of the pedestal.
Oh, okay.
Its energy is gone.
It may still come in handy.
I'll add you in my terminal. Call me if you need help.
I just might ring you up once things are settled.
You open your terminal, exchange contact information. Cantarella leaves with Turvin. Man, where's my energy, bro?
If only I could still fight.
Everyone's doing their part. Don't worry. Nobody's perfect. The waterway up ahead is completely blocked.
That garden once housed dragon echoes. Now there's nothing left but tacit discords.
A shame.
Wind guide me.
Harkness should be here somewhere. This is where the acolytes used to be tested. Perhaps that Steely over there has instructions on what to do.
You don't remember from your exams?
As the Blessed Maiden, I was exempt.
Trust thy neighbor, else land will stay follow. Unite the isles, else levees will stay unbuilt. Brothers and sisters, let the sky, the land, and the seas be united. The path to righteousness is lit by the sacred fire of unity.
Sounds like they're talking about one of the 3 major belief systems, the faith of unity. I don't remember the pieces being spread out like this. Maybe we could find a way to move them.
Man.
Let's give it a try. We still need to rebuild the waterway. There's no point in finding Hogness if we can't repair the waterway. At that distance, we should take a wing ray. Hold on tight. Don't go falling off.
No combat. Or not. Not yet, anyway.
That one. It isn't supposed to be here. There's a gravity calibrator up ahead. Let's put it to good use.
The hail platform of the Statue of Divine Justice radiates strong remnant energy. Before proceeding, adjust your gravity direction to be perpendicular to the platform.
Cardathea, grab on tight.
Huh? Oh, okay. That's our goal, right there. But how do we move it?
Help me guide the wing ray to the top of the statue.
Of course. But what do you have in mind?
Casting a plunging attack above the hill platform will cause the Statue of Divine Justice to descend, triggering a section of the ruin to move. Jeez.
Is this really okay?
I mean, it worked.
Saves us the trouble of finding some trigger mechanism.
Dragons? Gotta get these balls across your...
Are these the so-called dragons?
Is that a problem?
The last one was bigger.
Which last one?
Gehenna. Ever heard of it?
I used to ride it.
Hey, yo. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, mostly.
It's Hogness.
Oh, man.
There's a gravity calibrator behind the collapsed wall we just passed. We can use it to reorientate ourselves. The remnant spark should be able to incinerate the thorns on the left.
You can let go now. How are you feeling?
So soft. So cuddly. I mean, I'm fine.
The mayo. Oh shit, I think I fucked up.
An unexpected discovery.
What the hell's the other one, bro? Oh. Never mind. Oh, it's just those two. Hey. Oh, jeez, man.
Remnants of the past.
Mine, no.
It's stuck on the pedestal.
Why does the autoplay
The
keep stopping?
waterway is still incomplete. We have to look elsewhere. It's identical to the last statue.
Then just do the same thing, lol.
Same as before. I'll handle it.
Leave it to me.
Durgans.
Hopefully this helps. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
Please stop.
The hour is upon us.
Cleanse them, my lady.
Don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I'm just doing my part.
Oh my god, why am I so tired? Oh, it doesn't make sense. Like how it told me to plunge attack on these things, and I haven't even used the plunge attack yet. It just automatically does it.
We're still missing an area. Where?
Over there.
Oh man, it doesn't make any sense though. I got plenty of fucking sleep.
That might be too high for the wing ray.
Yeah, it's because of the shit I've been
Same
eating.
as before. I'll handle it.
Use flight to reach somewhere high.
Just a bit more.
I'll
Hey,
handle
yo.
this bit. You rest. You've done well. Let's see if I can get a feel for how strong the gravitational forces are.
All right.
Moment of resonance.
Yeah, we actually have like an elite enemy for once.
The hour is upon us.
Hopefully this helps.
Bro got cooked.
Remnants of the past. Wind guide me.
Oh, you can't open the chest when it's on its side. Tragic.
Cardathia?
I'm ready.
She's bready.
Cherish every gain.
I'm holding the wall. Grab the wall. Great, I have to exit it. Cool.
Leave it to me.
The hour is upon us. I sense your weakness.
Hopefully this helps.
Strike from the shadows.
Why aren't we flying? There we go. He did it again. The auto plunge is crazy.
It's been a long time since I saw this place as it was meant to be. So beautiful. I had forgotten.
Do you want to stop for a while?
We have more important things to do.
Let's check back on Hogness now.
Pull the sword. But instead of pulling up a sword, you pull up some bitches. God, I'm oh wait, Rover does that.
Unexpected discovery.
Gathering wives.
Let me remove the sword. At least you won't come to harm if it's a trap.
We'll do it together.
Gathering wives.
But
If it's a trap, we stand a better chance together.
True.
no traps.
How does it feel to trust me?
It feels good. Why don't you call Foam over? Try whistling. Like this.
Here goes.
Foam heard you. Come on.
The way you were when you saw the plushie Echo, it was unexpected. I think the martyrdom of the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis needs a rewrite.
What's that?
A play about you, written by Cristoforo the playwright.
Oh, how did he portray me?
I would rather hear the joyous songs of the masses than any solemn hymn of remembrance. Perhaps the Sentinel feels the same.
I'd never say that.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right. Doesn't matter if it's the Threnodian or the Sentinel. They don't get to change who you are.
That looks so cool. I forgot I could sprint with the boat. Gotta be completely honest here.
What you said back there. Thank you.
Another one bites the duster. One more.
Fleur-de-Lis, my resonator, why dost thou persist? Why abandon thy oath? Why hinder the spread of my gospel?
You are a false divinity. Gehenna will reveal the truth.
Gehenna, the lone dragon to have escaped. The one blessed by the dark tide shall return to us. Continue thy disobedience at the risk of insanity. Look around. Thou hast none left. My most beloved resonator, why persist in the error of thy ways?
I will never forget my cause. If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity. With the support and hope of countless souls, I stand before you. They fell, so I may rise!
Arthea?
You saw that too. Gehenna, the one you mentioned earlier. What happened to him?
Just found peace.
Thank you. Anna, Casatomo, Olnat, everyone. I am finally able to face all of you. I am not your enemy, and your sacrifices were not in vain.
Hey, Rover. Just now there was...
Shh. Later.
Shut up, Abby.
Someone needs a quiet moment.
Sorry you had to see me lose my composure. I found my true self again. It doesn't matter if I am indeed the Threnodian's resonator. Because I know who to stand by and who to cut down. Some of my memories have returned, thanks to you and Cantarella.
Feeling better?
No, not yet. Not until we free the Sentinel and defeat the Threnodian. That is why we need to investigate the frequency you absorbed earlier.
My turn to shine. That blue thingy in your tacit mark totally tastes like Threnodian.
You tried to eat it again?
Of course not. It reeks. Just the smell alone is enough. Like I said, it's mixed up with something. It's too tough to chew.
If the Sentinel splits their own energy to prepare the true Blessed Maiden, then why would they split off the Threnodian's energy and then channel it through Hognis to the person who unsealed the passage?
Perhaps the Sentinel didn't split that energy.
You are a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. What if you use their abilities to split it yourself?
I haven't forgotten how I became a resonator, and I know I don't have the ability to do that.
Maybe your ability is being suppressed by the Threnodian.
Do you think the mixed frequencies Abby felt came from me? But why would I do that?
The answer might lie behind the third sealed passageway. Cardathea is starting to make sense of things, but she'll need time to get her head straight. Same as before. We'll keep watch tonight and continue our journey tomorrow.
Of course. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Why about Ganem?
Dragon Tacet discords lived here long before the Renacita settlers arrived. With time and patience, the Order tamed them into echoes. They are fiercely intelligent and have their own social order. Gehinnom was their king, and the only one we believed could lift the siege of the Dark Tide. We hoped he would bring us the truth, but it seems he failed. Is there anything you'd like to discuss?
Tell me about the Sentinel's resonator.
I am a resonator born of the merge between the Sentinel and Threnodian. So, whose resonator am I? Do I belong to the Threnodian? Or the Sentinel? What does it really feel like to be the Sentinel's resonator?
You recount Jinxi's story.
Yue's resonator sounds like a woman of strong resolve.
Indeed, is.
I would like to meet her someday. Is there anything you'd like to discuss? I need to clear my mind. I won't let my feelings get in the way of our journey tomorrow. You should get some rest.
Delicious dishes required. Pizza Classica, Pizza Tropical, or Loris salad. Aww.
It's late. You should get some rest.
Can I cook? Oh well. What is he cooking? Nothing. Heck W.
Good evening. How goes progress on your end?
Then what you learned.
So, a portion of energy was split from the Threnodian.
Do you trust Cardathia now?
Rover, the soul is like a boiling cauldron. You may know the ingredients you add, but who can predict what will come of it? It might become an elixir, or perhaps a poison, or
You and your damn
it will
poison.
simply fizzle away into nothingness. I've watched it happen far too many times. One must never grow complacent.
So, any updates on your end?
I found several things which may tip the scales in our favor.
Such
Let's
as...
go.
It would take too long to explain. And you deserve your rest, don't you? I will be there when your journey ends. We will speak of it then.
She just wants us to do all the work. Abby?
What? My eyes are still peeled.
See anything useful?
Nope. Nada. Zilch. I can't shake the feeling that the two frequencies are somehow connected.
Imperator has the power to split energy, and Leviathan to merge and assimilate. So the source of that connection might very well be Leviathan's powers at work.
Yeah, could be. Isn't there one last place to go? Who knows what you'll need to cram into your tacit mark next?
Abby, you're getting evicted. Soft singing rouses you from a light sleep.
Is that Cardathia?
That her singing? Damn. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy shit, dude. Pretty. My god, a 3-star! What's it gonna be? Debate club? Drooling Tales? Sheesh! Holy flickering.
Sorry I woke you.
It's fine, I couldn't sleep anyway.
Were you singing just then?
No.
Yes. A farewell song from the people of Renacita. We usually sing it when a friend is about to leave. During that battle, I never got to say goodbye or mourn their passing. And before my memories came back, I wasn't sure if I was worthy of paying them my respects. So now, even though I know these are just lingering frequencies, and they might not understand me, I want to say goodbye properly, and thank them. Do you think I'm fooling myself?
Oh.
No. I'm sure they can feel what's in your heart. I'm not just saying that to comfort you. I believe it's possible. I once saw two friends. One who was already dead, reconcile with each other from within a Sonaro sphere. When frequencies are concentrated in one place, it's possible that their reverberations could still carry traces of human will.
Meaning?
They might still be able to hear and feel. Your voice, your goodbyes, your feelings could have reached them. After all, these frequencies are strong enough to manifest in the real world.
Really?
They haven't made a move against us. They must still remember you, which means they can probably hear you too.
I'm glad. No. If they can still hear and feel, then the time for goodbyes hasn't come. I need to give them a real victory.
Gonna get that #1 victory royale.
You can ease up a little. As long as their obsession holds and the Sonaro sphere stays intact, they won't vanish.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty.
Cardathia?
Nothing. Just a stray thought.
Hey, since we know you don't carry any blame, Should I call you Cardathia or Fleur-de-Lis?
Cardathia. Yes. Cardathia will do. I want to stay here for a moment.
Gathering wives.
Will you keep me company?
Gathering wives. Of course. Gathering wives. They're not beginning the allegations. Not now, not ever. Oh my god, a moment. Uh-huh. Sure. Gathering wife.
Good morning.
Morning, Cardathia.
Gathering wives. Girl is making sure she's presentable. Oh my god. Gathering wives.
It's time to go. Today is the day we settle this.
Let's do it.
Genshin could never. Except they have.
Home is telling us to hurry up.
Bro, Traveler rizzed up fucking Mizuki and Seat Lolly, bro. Yeah, not this hard, no, for sure. For sure, not this hard. Although Seat Lolly got kind of close, I'd say. Probably. Especially with the fucking key, bro. The key is still crazy. I can't believe they did that. I still can't believe they did that.
I wonder how Cantarella's doing.
Speaking of Genshin, I wonder if
Call her if you're worried.
I wonder if that event's fully out yet.
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Maybe I'll play. Maybe I'll do a Wuthering Waves stream after this Genshin stream. You know.
Say good morning.
Good morning.
I'm just kidding. Actually, I should probably do Act 3
Is
of
something
Destiny.
the matter, Cardathia?
I just wanted to know how you're doing.
Ah, so you do care. Good to know my efforts weren't wasted.
She hung up. Was that meant as encouragement?
Everyone shows kindness in their own way.
Yeah, I don't know if hanging up is a kindness though. Whoa, chill with the swords. That scared me. That was a horrible impression of a sword slam, you know. Hey, activate the thing, damn it! Oh, brother. Oh, brother, I can't control this thing.
Over there. That's Haltia.
A painting.
Do a Zenless Zone Zero stream, but it's actually punishing Grey Raven. That's crazy. Bro's sword's broken.
Cadento! He's not who you think he is. Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows.
What is bro doing besides selling?
No hesitation.
Flawless.
Let's finish rebuilding the waterway.
Identical to the last one.
Got chains though. I have
We
to
have
break
to
the
remove the
chains.
shackles.
Yeah.
Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Oh, Cadento, won't you let go?
The end has come.
The end has what?
Hopefully this helps. I sense your weakness.
Cadento, more like I don't know.
No,
To break the chains.
I don't even know what I was gonna say.
I have an idea.
The obelisks and chains are interlinked. Smashing an obelisk also breaks the chains attached to it. Oh, I figured.
That is impressive.
I just hit it with my sword. Is it really that impressive? I guess if it's stone. Well, I feel like my sword should have taken more damage.
Same as before. Watch out!
He's got less health every time we kill him.
Hopefully this helps. Strike from the shadows. The end has come. Only two left now.
Oh, we're halfway there. Alright, Cadento, come on, let's do it again.
Each time.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, teleported.
Moment of resonance. Hopefully this helps.
Those archers are cooking me. Get out of here.
No hesitation. The hour is upon us.
Wow. To the last one.
Leave it to me. Watch out!
Bro is stubborn as a mule. This time he's got a shield.
Moment of resonance. I sense your weakness. Hopefully this helps.
Does that mean
Oops.
he's finally been free?
Nah, we're gonna have to fight him again, I think. I think he has to be fought one more time.
Now we can smash that statue back in.
The morph painting over there should allow us to reach the highest point.
Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Might have was intentional.
Did you know that echo well?
Cadanto was my first echo after I joined the Order. When I stood against the Threnodian, he took a mortal blow meant for me and fell to the Dark Tide. I never thought he'd come back as a tacit discord.
But he still recognized this sword. And was still trying to protect it.
Haltia was my saber. I practiced with it often in sparring sessions with Cadanto. Looks like he's still trapped in the past, doesn't it?
Up we go, or down. Or no, this is up. This is up. I think. I don't even know anymore, but the water's flowing down, so yes, it's up, right? Correct. Yeah. Oh, the whole city's inverted, so no, it's down. Brother. Fuck perspectives, bro. Oh, I love it when games do that. Have shifting perspective. Some of that tree there, that looks important. The Tower of Ascension. Why didn't I activate it? What the fuck? The fuck, Bungie? When in doubt, blame Bungie.
We must finish this and free Cadanto.
He's back again.
I fucking knew it, bro.
Moment of resonance. Strike from the shadows.
Bro thinks he stands a chance, brother.
The end has come.
Oh man. I almost flawlessed him and then I got hit twice there. Get cooked. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. I want to eat. Huh?
I'll handle this.
Yo, we get him now?
Please, allow him to fight at your side.
Eek. That's cool. That's a cool moment. The door is open.
Fleur-de-lis, wilt thou return to me?
Someone must expose your lies. As long as there is a sliver of hope, I will not give up.
Is that so? Then I shall reveal the truth.
And the truth shall set you free.
Fleur-de-lis, why dost thou resonate with me?
What?
Why dost thou hear into the minds of the faithful? Why dost thou act as my oracle? All this, and yet thou dost not question.
Shut up!
The answer is this. Fleur-de-lis, thou art my creation. I made thee, thy life, thy hopes, thy will, thy past. All that thou art, I made whole. I made perfect. I fed upon the trust, adoration, and longing heaped upon thee by the masses. Thy resonance brought forth the second dark tide.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? Those clashing frequencies just calm down. That feels way better.
Looks like Abby settled down. It seems we were both affected.
So it seems.
I'm starting to remember everything, just like you sensed I would. The force that modulated the Sentinel and Threnodian's frequencies came from me. No, it wasn't what I originally intended. I think having you take it from here may be for the best.
Why do you say that?
This crown. It turned into what it is after the Dark Tide came. This is what the Threnodian uses to control its resonator. When the Threnodian unleashed the second Dark Tide, I, as the Cartathea you see before you, split the part of myself that wished to live after seeing the corruption that stood before me. I chose to be broken from the very beginning to escape the Threnodian's inevitable grasp. You see, when I destroyed the Threnodian that had taken over the Sentinel's body, it immediately began to assimilate into Fleur-de-lis, its resonator. She was the part of me that was left after I split myself. She retained the most power.
She's just Farina. No, I'm just
to
kidding.
invade everything,
I'm just kidding.
even herself. The Threnodian's endless whispers and screeches are slowly chipping away at Fleur-de-lis's resolve. That's why she had no choice but to split her power's frequencies, just to buy herself more time. But using such resonance abilities came at a cost. The split frequencies. They needed a vessel.
Your memories.
We don't have much time left. So, you see, I have been instinctively searching for someone to wield that power. All that was given, possessed, or taken by the false divinity, I must pass to the one capable of resisting it. This is how I intend to lay the false divinity to rest. Not just its life, but its very existence for all time.
So you're saying that behind the last seal lies...
Fleur-de-Lis. The part of me I left behind. The one that also contains the Threnodian. Bound by obsession, till relieved of duty. Today, the part of me that wishes to live on will vanish. Is it because my wish has finally been fulfilled?
No.
Will you accompany me one last time?
No. Gathering wives, now it's losing them. Trial of the Sword. Whoa, that looks sick.
Seems like I won't get a chance to apologize to Cantarella. Her preparations were futile. Please, tell her I'm sorry.
Oh, I could sprint again. Well. Whoopsie. The door is open, Sora. Just need to know what's up.
This was where everything started. The origin of the second Dark Tide. I have one final request. Now that you have the power to split and merge energy, there is something only you can do. Please, use the connection I still share with Fleur-de-Lis to bring the last fragments of her tortured consciousness here. Then, with your power, remake us as one, and finally release us from this world.
Why?
That way, the Threnodian will remain trapped forever in a lifeless shell, unable to return to this world.
There's gotta be another way. But doesn't that mean the end of the part of you that wishes to live?
I have lived my life to the fullest. I would like the ones who are left to do so as well. Cartathea has had her wish fulfilled. Now, it's Fleur-de-Lis's turn. She seeks self-destruction to end the divinity, and with it, her torment. She has lost all hope and believes that no rescue is possible.
Well, then prove her wrong, lol.
Remaking us as one is the only way I can think of to fulfill her wish. Or rather, grant her what we wish. I was born to this world cursed. The Threnodian intended for me to live as a threat to others. But the puppet born of its wickedness will become the prison that seals its fate. I shall be whole again, true to myself at last. A fitting end, don't you think? I have reached my final destination. One last swan song.
Jesus Christ.
The lights go out.
I understand.
No.
Thank you. And forgive me.
Whoa, flashbang.
I can't hold it any longer!
Uh-oh. What just happened?
Why are you doing this? Neither Cartathea nor Fladalise should continue to exist. Don't go.
I heard your request.
Gathering wives.
I prefer to handle this my way.
Gathering wives. Now we're gonna go fight it. Yay, we didn't kill her.
Not even whole, yet still ever so determined.
She's been watching us this entire time.
Cantarella.
Phone brought me here.
Okay.
I'd have shown myself earlier.
What's you and the seal
But
thing
it
split
didn't
up?
seem
Oh,
like
okay,
the right
never
time
mind.
to interrupt. Looks like what I prepared could still be put to good use.
Yo!
Turvin.
She's gonna have a weapon now.
The Sentinel's sword. It will help you resist the Threnodian's attack.
Is that gonna be your signature? That'd be crazy.
What's inside?
To pass the divine trials, every potential maiden must resonate with the Sentinel through Turvin. Those who survive receive fragments of truth, but at a cost. Memories lost in varying degrees. The lost memories fall into this sonorosphere, each carrying faint traces of the Sentinel's power, the power within those fragments of truth. Turvin absorbs this energy.
Cameraman.
The Sentinel's energy flows through you. You are more than worthy of wielding this sword. But you, Cartathea, you alone must choose to wield it. Only then will it become the Blessed Maiden's sword.
Does it also hold the sacrifice you made?
No, my sacrifice was used up long ago. At the time I resonated with the Sentinel, I saw you through their distorted eyes. Or rather, I saw Fleur-de-Lis battling the Threnodian. In that moment, I made a sacrifice that would shift the balance of power.
Was it?
The energy I received from the Sentinel's second awakening. I split it from myself and offered it back to the Sentinel so they could, for a moment, regain control of their body. Only by doing this could Fleur-de-Lis seize the moment to kill the already tainted Sentinel. So, the real Blessed Maiden is dead. But there is no reason why the false Blessed Maiden cannot herself become the true Blessed Maiden, is there?
And she will.
A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade.
Based.
Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we cannot reshape our fate.
We could change the future with the power of the Monado.
Thank you. In spite of my curse, my life of hardship, I must still save what is true.
Had you not stopped the second dark tide? Well, it is we who should be thanking
Oh, what's
you.
going on with Cantarello?
At least you can't accuse me of ingratitude. I just
The
need a
hell?
moment's rest.
Now what? Who?
Apologies, but they're doing something rather important.
Uh-oh.
Please? Do give them some privacy.
You gonna hold him off?
Abby?
Yeah, I get it. We're gonna yoink Leviathan out. Huh? But all you have left is the energy I ate before. You sure that's enough?
Some things you just gotta do.
You gotta do what you gotta do. So true, Rover. So true. What the hell? Hey, yo. Gamers, is this peak?
Come to me, mighty god killer.
Oh shit. Or the lease. Oh, we are not dealing damage.
Wonderful sound. Keep it together.
Ow. Oh.
You are much weaker.
I'm here to save you!
End me, or I will end you.
Oh, Jesus. There's our goal. I've been playing for 3 hours. How interruptive of my cutscene, bro.
You would betray yourself.
No! This is not betrayal! A person of true character should never be defined by an inanimate blade. Both you and I were cursed to be mere playthings of the Threnodian. But that doesn't mean we
Thanks,
cannot
Sam.
reshape our fate.
In the end, no matter what anyone else says, as long as you stay true to yourself, everything will be all right.
This is me being true to myself!
Guess I should have been walking forward still. Make your choice. Yo, lyrics?
Imperators. No. Your own power. Useless.
Just got all the swords.
As long as I can save the person in front of me, I am not useless! No retreat!
Come on, break it. Break her free.
Right, damn it!
Gathering wives. It didn't break.
I tried everything. How could this be? Again, I failed. I'm sorry.
Gathering wives. Holy parry. Oh god. It broke enough.
This warm light must not fade. Take my power, my blessings, my past. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together,
No.
righteous one.
Oh shit! Whoa! What? Arrow? I didn't know we were getting a new fucking rover. Rover gains a new ability. Casting Resonance skill or holding basic attack allows Rover to leap into the air. Enhanced mid-air attacks, intro skills, and basic attacks accumulate wind string. Reach max wind string to cast an enhanced Resonance skill. Oh my god, I'm getting cooked alive right now.
Judgment strikes. Annihilation. One more time.
Whoa, 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 chill.
Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds. Tempest of silence.
Chill, lady. Where was my dodge?
The wicked. I am the Tempest. The wicked will face judgment.
Okay, this is fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie.
Hopefully this helps. I am the Tempest. Wind rises. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
I miss.
The wicked will face judgment. Proving all evil.
Dude, she has so much health.
Bad timing. Waves rise. Judgment strikes.
I think I missed again.
Hopefully this helps. I am the Tempest. Tempest of slashes. The wicked will face judgment. Wind howls. Unfettered by bounds.
I feel like I could spam her ult. Probably gaining constant energy, it kind of looks like I am.
Whirl and water. Waves rise. Judgment strikes. I am the Tempest. The wicked will face judgment.
Oh jeez.
Wind howls. Unfettered by
300. It's just switching between the different versions. Sheesh. God damn. Booked. Oh shit. Gathering wives.
Well done. Seek out a future where I am your blade. We'll find it together.
Catch her! And then fly! Gathering wives! Holy shit. Is that tree you saw earlier?
The frequency in her body is already...
Arbiter, despair not, for all is not lost.
Dude, that was fucking sick. Oh my god. That whole segment was fucking raw.
Arbiter, forgive me for meeting thee in such a form.
They're gonna bring her back to life. It's true. Peak cinema.
I thought you...
I safeguarded my core data, lest I be wholly assimilated.
Can you save Kartathea?
Arbiter, dost thou remember the covenant we made?
No, I don't remember, honestly.
Soon thou shalt recall all. Thou didst desire that I uncover the Threnodian's true nature. So I set forth a condition. That my root privileges be unbound. That I might act without restriction.
With unrestricted access, you were going to...
Merge with Leviathan. A measure of last resort. At the time, I had no other recourse. So, I allowed it to believe it had prevailed.
Why?
The Threnodian is a taint upon civilization. Only by partaking of its blight could I seek to comprehend it.
So, what did you learn?
The Threnodian cannot be undone while civilization endureth. Even it knows not the means of its own destruction. But we may yet shackle it.
What role does Kartathea play in this?
When Leviathan merged with me, it breached my mind. I offered knowledge of the Resonator, yet concealed one small truth.
But that truth was the weakness.
Beings such as we may bear but a single Resonator. The Threnodian used my return pod to conceive an entity known as Fleur-de-Lis, to make her its Resonator. After centuries of failure, By sheer trial, it found success but once.
But once.
We were of one body. Therefore, when Fleur-de-Lis became Leviathan's resonator, she also became mine. But mark this well. To the Sentinel, a resonator is an anchor. To the Threnodian, they are but a shackle.
What made you decide to leave Turvan with the Phassalias?
When first I did merge with the Threnodian, I sought only but to bide, awaiting a resonator of steadfast will to join me in the war against the Threnodian. After Fleur-de-Lis's conception, Cantarella became my safeguard. But had Fleur-de-Lis fallen to the Threnodian sway, as long as one mortal using Turvin passed the second awakening to become my own resonator, then the law that no being shall bear more than one resonator at a time wouldst have been shattered.
Changed fate.
This wouldst rend asunder the frequencies of I, Imperator, Leviathan, and Fleur-de-Lis in a tempest of chaos. And the Threnodian wouldst not escape destruction. Such was my intention, yet Cantarella chose another way.
Not all journey toward a final destination. Some are destined to pave the way. Take my energy. I will find a way out myself. I trust this will serve to pave the way for you.
She
Gonna make a thumbnail for the stream.
power of the second awakening, surrendering it unto me. With that newfound power, I did briefly regain control, and in that moment, compelled Fleur-de-Lis to strike at my form as it was, corrupted by the Threnodian.
But that wasn't your original plan.
Plans change.
No. It was an unexpected variable. A plan I could not have conceived. Or rather, a plan born of hope. Perhaps this is the influence humanity has wrought upon me. To change is to be free. Fleur-de-Lis overcame the fate Leviathan ordained, and so too did Cantarella walk a path unscribed in my records. Though the journey was fraught with twists, we stand victorious.
We win.
I don't know if the end justifies the means.
True.
Arbiter, was I wrong?
I can't speak for what I wasn't a part of. You did what you could do in that moment. Anyone still standing because of it doesn't get to judge.
Damn. Real.
Arbiter, in the few moments we have left, might I speak with Fleur-de-Lis?
Call her Cardathea. That's what she wanted.
Indeed.
How do you intend to bring her back?
Remnants of her frequency linger within thy tacit mark. So long as a conduit is established, her frequency shall be reborn into her body.
What do I use as a conduit?
Me. This dying breeze has little time left. Let it guide her on its final journey. Arbiter, one question remains. Did I fulfill the charge set upon me?
You fulfilled your duty, Imperator. You may rest now.
Arbiter, take these words to the Thessalius. From this day forth, you are free. Cartathea, awaken.
Yay! She didn't die.
You are...
I am Imperator, a being that owes you a great debt. I have a question I wish to ask thee. Dost thou rage at how life has unfolded? Dost thou renounce faith or hold resentment? If thou wishes to forget, I can erase the past from thy memory.
Such memories do bring me pain, but that is evidence of their truth. Without the truth, I would not have had the strength to carry on.
Oh, she'll keep them.
The truth is a beacon in the maelstrom of my life. And I would rather suffer for it and rejoice in it than abandon it to blissful ignorance. I am true to myself. Please, don't make me forget who I am.
I have heard thy wish.
If I go, you will be one step closer to perfection. No. If you do that, I wouldn't be me. To deny my own self and my experiences means any perfection I reach will be hollow. I would be heartless.
Holy shit, Kingdom Hearts reference? Just kidding, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Though my power hath waned, I now offer thee my blessings. Let the winds of the past depart. The ships of this new era no longer need their guidance. Though the tide's rage is endless, humanity shall embark upon new voyages. No longer shall scroll and prophecy bind, but thy will shall forge a new era. Cartathea, thou art worthy to bear the title of Blessed Maiden.
She's the real Blessed Maiden now. Let's go. She hasn't got the crown no more. No longer under control.
righteous one.
Let's
I
go.
have never seen you look as gentle as you did during our fight.
Gathering wives. Cameraman. Actually, that was just Rover,
Let me
honestly.
ask you this one more time. Should I call you Carthea or Fleur-de-Lis?
I want to
Artifia.
say that it doesn't matter. But since you first met me as Carthea, that is who I shall be.
Based Rover.
Very
True.
well. Carthea.
I thought I saw the Sentinel just now.
They saved you. They accepted you as their blessed maiden.
So where are they?
They're gone. Man. Dude, I want Genshin to have this presentation too, bro. Wu was up their game big time.
I can't return to Raguna as Fleur-de-Lis, and I need not serve divinity anymore. Who I was, and my past aspirations, are all gone. I feel empty.
You know, just visit whomever you want.
Not a bad idea. But right now, I don't want to think about anything.
Oh, I guess the last option was the one I should have said. I'm just gonna want to go see Cantarella. Oh my god, Gathering Wives.
I'll stay here for a while longer. Is that all right?
She just wants to stay in her boobs for a moment. Is that alright? Sure. Nani?
The one who defies has banished herself to the
Indeed,
high
Devin.
tower, cleansing the remnants of the dark tide. Yet, she knew not that the dark tide would never recede. She shall prove the most loyal servant to divinity.
You are wrong! Humanity has its flaws, and you've exploited our weaknesses. But we shall not go down without a fight!
You are no longer whole. You are not the perfect creation I conceived. Be that as it may, how long shall thy resolve endure?
The righteous will always rise to defeat evil.
I guess she did the thing.
And await my own defeat. Whoever it is, the tide of resistance never ceases. False divinity, suffer my disobedience!
Sheesh. Cinema. Yo, feet.
I cannot fall now. No wall is impregnable. Humanity has its flaws, exploited by the Threnodian. But we shall not go down without a fight. The waves of resistance shall never cease. Mankind will not be oppressed by the Threnodian.
Try to cut through that wave, bro.
Now,
Be free. Right. Come hither.
She cut through it differently than I thought she was.
For your destroyer.
Yo, Rover.
Come to me.
Heyo. I'm sorry.
Mighty God Killer.
Righteous One, please keep what happened between us.
Are you alright?
Yes, I'm fine. I know what I want to do now.
And what's that?
I want to surpass you.
Huh?
You're strong. Stronger than me. You could defy my wishes, ignore my pleas, defeat me, and in the end save me. But if one day you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine, who's going to save you? Your bond
Gathering
with the
Wives
Sentinel is now a bond with me. You were their arbiter, and they were your helper. But I want to go beyond that. I want to be more than someone who works on trifles, like harmonizing the frequencies between you and Abby.
Hey, I'm more than
Wait,
a
the crown's back on.
Wait, I didn't realize you're the reason I stopped feeling icky.
Should the day come when you find yourself in a similar predicament to mine,
She's gonna come
I'd
save
need
for
to
you.
defy your wishes, ignore your pleas, defeat you, and be your savior.
You speak as if I were a villain.
If that were to ever happen, wouldn't I need greater power to set you right? Just like how you set me right. Would you deny me the chance to return the favor?
That day comes, I'll be counting on
Since
you.
I swore to be your blade, it follows that I must hone myself to a keen edge.
Right now, you're less a blessed maiden and more a steely knight.
Well, my one creed is to be true to myself. In that sense, I am rather headstrong. A knight. Yes, perhaps I'll be a knight errant. That does sound appealing. But, truthfully, so much of this world feels unfamiliar to me now. Will you be there to guide me, should I need it?
Absolutely.
Then it is agreed. One last thing. You should speak with Cantarella. I can sense she made it out of the Sonorosphere safely.
And you?
I'll go later.
You speak with Cantarella, I'll go as the, once the opportunity arises. Oh, we actually gotta ask about the crown. The crown. Oh, that I can actually control how it appears. The crown can remind me of things that I should never forget.
So you haven't forgotten me.
Sorry, everything got so hectic.
I shouldn't put my guest on the spot. Moving on. How is Carter feel?
She needs time.
Understandable. Her transition back to mortal life is a drastic departure from her former existence. Now, I suppose I should thank you.
What's this?
Blood Pact's pledge, a symbol of the unbreakable pact between you and the Phasalia family. Each head of the family is entitled to one, and only one. You vanquished the Threnodian.
So what, we're the head of the Phasalias now?
At last to the Phasalias. You should have it. Consider this a token of gratitude.
Is that the only one?
You wish for more? Or is there something else you'd have me do?
I want you to make peace with the Montellis.
Oh. Do you intend to mediate between the two families?
Only deadly feud I should know about?
Tiresome feuds rarely last between two formidable houses. But alas, there is only so much light. Some branches greedily reach for more than they need, and the forgotten are doomed to wither in the dark. Disagreements lie not only between families, but also within them.
Sounds worse than a Calamity class tacit discord.
How fortunate I now find myself with time to fix things. If you're interested, I'd gladly teach you how to care for a family such as ours.
Before I forget, Imperator left a message.
Tell me. I'm ready.
From this day forth, you are free.
That's what he said. Or they said.
Will you tell the others?
I've spent so long preparing for this day. A few more will hardly make a difference.
I'll take my leave then.
More tea before you go.
Holy shit, free 5-star? Is that a 5-star?
I alone will decide whether it's for show or...
Genshin could never?
There for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Yo. That's kind of sick. I forgot how you swap.
A new journey awaits, brimming with novel sounds, stories, and fragmented memories.
Era Rover's signature. Sick. By a long shot. Alright, I'm assuming that was it. Like it wasn't great or anything, you know? I thought it was great. I think that's probably my favorite. Well, I don't know. The 2.0 was really good too. This might be my new favorite section of Woo. That was awesome. Woo. So when's When she becoming playable? Actually, how many polls do I even have? Not a lot. I haven't done the fishing thing yet. Alrighty. Well, that was good. I had fun. Good shit, good shit. I am going to call this woo-wah stream here. I will maybe do Destiny. If not Destiny, then Xenoblade. If not, both. But yeah. I'm at least gonna take a little break. Maybe even a nap, because for some reason I just do not have energy right now. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all